When we learned IRAC using the California statute about three-star eco-cars, we were using a method of legal analysis called rule-based reasoning. Rule-based reasoning. That just means that we were taking a rule, in that case, the definition of a three-star eco-car, and we were applying that rule to the specific facts of the situation. That's the most basic and fundamental method of legal analysis, and it's pretty straightforward. But now let's talk about a much more powerful method of legal analysis called analogical reasoning. Analogical reasoning. Analogical reasoning still follows the IRAC structure, but it's a different way of performing legal analysis that uses case law instead of a statute or regulation as the legal authority that drives the analysis. I say that this is a more powerful method of legal analysis because, as I said in another video, often the best way to predict how a court will rule on a particular issue in a case is to see how courts have dealt with similar situations in the past. And by seeing how a past case has dealt with a similar situation, that gives us a clue about the likely outcome in our case. And that's because we can analogize to the past case and predict how a court would apply the same reasoning as the court did in the past case and reach a particular outcome in our case. Now, if we think that our case is similar or analogous to a prior case, okay, if we think the cases are similar or analogous, then we compare to the prior case. We compare to the prior case, and we can predict that the outcome here will probably be the same as the outcome in that prior case. We call that comparing to the prior case, because we think the outcome will be the same because the cases are similar, because they're analogous to each other. But if we think that our case is different, if we think that our case is different to the prior case in some important way, so that the outcome is likely to be different, well, then we distinguish the cases. We distinguish the cases. We say that the cases are distinguishable and that we'll probably get a different result in our case. So in analogical reasoning, we can either compare our case to a prior case or distinguish our case from a prior case.